Okay, so Vector, you've done something really good. I love it. I don't know if I think we can talk about it. I'm talking about conscious cruise.
Yes.
Let's just touch on it a little bit. What is that? When did that stem? You actually touched the table a little. What's that about?
So when there was the protest,
yeah,
I realized that maybe we need to catch more conscious cruise or maybe we need to bring conscious cruise to the level of fashion cruise, music cruise, comedy cruise,
cloud cruise.
Maybe we should bring that up because during the protest we saw every other cruise but the conscious one.
Yeah.
And we kickstarted with defining the self because I felt like for us as Nigerian people to know what we demand, we must know who we are first now.
Yeah.
I.e., is the office I hold that determines the salary I get paid.
Sure.
So if they pay me less, I have to know the office I'm in first. Say, but that's MD. I'm not supposed to collect this kind of money now, right? So as a human being, we needed to
understand
the underlying principle, the fundamental.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it was basically spirit. I feel like we don't operate based on spirit. We operate based on different what they call determinism, but not on the spiritual determinism. I don't think people even try to see if there's a spiritual determinism.
Yeah.
But we're Africans. We are born with spirits. A lot of us have been in places where we're like, as I come out, there's something can happen, and you believe that was fated as such so that you can appreciate your life, say your chi or your leather or your spirit of your head.
Yeah.
So I wanted conscious cruise to be that which started a foundation with people where the superior argument always wins. It's not the gender, it's not the age, it's the superior argument. Because at the end of the day, there are young Nigerians in the Biden cabinet. If not by age, Biden are Babagba.
True, you want to put them there.
So let's do that. Let's try that. And we started gradually. We wanted it to be very, very organic as well. Like I'm done trying to pull savior syndrome, or we came here to save, or like it's not that. All of us have work to do. Reporters, press people, OAPs, everybody has a job to do. You have
a part to play.
You have a part to play. We must make sure that we sensitize people cautiously. Like there must be consciousness. Like you cannot move into we're winning awards all over the world, we're respected everywhere in the world. But technically, if Black lives need to matter in America, then every Black man that is doing great really isn't worth anything.
Sure.
And what is the first place to tackle? The home base of the Black people.
Africa.
And Mandela don't talk and say if Africa go align, it will start from Nigeria. Because I feel Nigerians are the first people that will teach the world that racism is trash. Nigerians, Igbo men will go and make the money and come and tell you, come in nigga now.
Try it.
Yes, now. Like the Yoruba man is definitely going to outwit you with intelligence. Like the Hausa man, his loyalty
is 100.
But I'm like, I've seen those things, and there are way more other attributes to other tribes in Nigeria. So why can't we raise our consciousness? We've raised our music, we've raised our movies, we've raised our finances. Really? Shout out to the politicians. Because that one they gym with the finances.
You see, they're buying dogs. You see that one? You talk about that later.
Okay, yeah.
I'm about to cause
so
trouble.
what about the consciousness?
Exactly.
Let's catch conscious cruise. It's not even because you know book or not, and you'll be shocked at how God's manifestation through man works. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be in the classroom or in a church, because church just means gathering of hearts.
People,
yes.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what informed that. I saw the candlelight. I saw how people honestly came together to fight against something. And I keep saying it. People have not highlighted the fact that we don't see as much police shooting young boys again like before. It must mean we at least achieved one thing. Because now the news is making everybody feel like, you were powerless. They didn't do anything. You just came and went. Shooting. Whereas police have stopped shooting young men rampantly like before. It means we achieved something, meaning that same energy is valuable till date, and we can do more with it.
Put it into something else.
So I branched into conscious cruise, right? Sheon Kuti is doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
I believe everybody in the way they know how. They say Sorosoke Abi. I advanced it to be Ibito Tilenu Lotima Sorosoke. Now when you get out, now you speak up now.
Yeah.
So you are an OAP. Yeah, okay. Sorosoke as an OAP. Me as a musician, Sorosoke as a musician.
Sure.
In philosophy, it's called rectification of names. Let pastor well. Let leader lead well. Let follower follow well.
Wow, that's deep. Okay. Let's go back. Let's talk about license. We haven't spoken about license at all. What is license about? Because to be honest, I haven't heard it. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't heard license.
So we are going to catch on cruise.
Okay, cool.
We are going to act like the cameras are not here. So when they play license, bro, I brought your consciousness.
You have brought it. That's gonna be hard.
But I'll just need you to when you listen, you catch a cruise. But license is about all these things we've spoken about.
Okay.
Like, so lots of people will probably think you need a theological degree to be godly, or to be a man of God. You have to go to school for it.
You have to learn the Bible and
Did
follow
you go
the
to
Bible?
school for the spirit that you were born with? No. So license is why seek something you don't need. Who needs license?
Wow.
In life, like, do you need license to be? Kind of like how George Floyd was killed in America, and I heard in the news that Michael Jordan donated $100 million for legal counsel. I'm like, okay, nice one, Michael, but who needs a lawyer to prove that it is wrong to kill a man? Especially if it's recorded. Like, who needs a panel
to sit down and judge?
When
we saw everything, we witnessed it.
It's like, what is it with this license that everybody seeks? Social media gratification or validation. What does that mean? You got to prove
a point to somebody.
On no piece of like rapping on the level of Jay. What's the level of Jay, my guy? Like, okay, so you're like Jay-Z. What do you mean? I'm Da Kumbaya Bumaye. I live here. I'm the epitome of African in Africa right now. Everybody else outside Africa is outside Africa. What license do I need? What validation do I need? Streaming numbers, okay. Most people in our Africa can't afford to be part of the numbers of the streams. Most of them. Some of them can.
But not everybody.
There are more people listening to radio than there are people using
all the other streaming apps.
Yeah, so like, what is the license validation for? So that's what license is about. The license you need is the one you don't need.
One they don't tell you about.
In your spirit, like, nothing validates you. There are things you do that you know nobody has to come and tell you whether to do it or not. Whether it's wrong or right, you shall do it, and that spirit is what it is now. You don't need license for anything. Just be yourself and be good. Knowing fully that if you're bad, there are repercussions for that.
You're gonna face
and if you're good, there are also repercussions for that. But you don't need license to be any of them.
Wow. Okay, I can listen to Vector speak all day, but I gotta.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.